Hey guys, Games for Life here, and this is Astronomics. Last time we just started the game, we collected some resources and started upgrading, but now I've played a little bit off camera and we've got enough for all the upgrades that we need so far. So we've got enough for the shuttle forge. Let's get that in there and purchase the upgrade. Now we're gonna be able to get it to level 2, but we don't have any of these materials, so I don't know what those are. And then we should also have enough for the fuel capacity here, except we don't have enough credits, but we do have the resources. So we're just gonna need some more credits. Luckily, I just finished a mission, so that's gonna give me some extra credits. And we got a new mission right here. But right now, we've only got contracts with this thing right here, but we're gonna get more of these as we go on, and you can see up here as well. By the way, they just announced they're gonna have a new update that's gonna bring liquids to the game, so I'm really excited for that too. Now let's see if I have enough credits for this. Yes, I do. So we've got the fuel update as well, and that should allow us to travel even further and get to some new asteroids. Use molten iron to build your first 5 cranes out in the asteroid belt. Okay, so that's interesting. Now I just need a way of accessing the forge, and I'm not sure how to do that. But now I think we should venture out and get more resources. I also need a lot more money. I don't see what it's all about. However, we only have 11 minutes before this asteroid leaves, so I'll have to be quick about this. Alright, so here we are. Now let's get the shuttle out and launch the expedition. And I'm guessing the forge is on the shuttle. That would make the most sense. Now I just have to get through this asteroid field without crashing into things, because that's gonna damage my ship and it's gonna cost me to repair it. Oh, this looks like a sort of desert biome on here. That looks cool. This is a new asteroid class. Alright. Also, I can bring the robots up. That's cool. Alright, we'll see how all of that works. But now let's just access the forge really quick. So this is the forge. Yeah, so I'm gonna need some iron for that. But let's first get that mining bot. And let's just place it where there's a lot of rock, because that's gonna probably get us iron. At least I hope it would be iron. So I'll just jump up here and I'm gonna place my turret down. I'm guessing somewhere like this should be good. So there we go, it started mining. I can also help it along with this. And let's see if this actually gives iron. Yes, it does. Iron and silica. I haven't encountered silica so far, but let's break some of these off and see what kind of resources we are dealing with. Okay, so what's that? That's carbon. Okay, we've got carbon as well. That's pretty good. And I'm hoping I'm gonna eventually get enough money to upgrade this tool, because I cannot turn around with the materials. I just have to move backwards. But the upgrade costs 800 credits, so that's why I didn't get it so far. However, I will get enough money, maybe from this asteroid. If not from this one, then from the next one. However, I really have to move quick. I only have 7 more minutes for this. But that laser is doing most of the work. That's why I want to get a couple more of those. And my storage is full. That's why I'm just dropping things on the ground. This is marked for pickup, so the bot should just take it. Now let's see what these are. I think this is a different resource. So what's that? Calcite. I didn't encounter any of these so far either, so let's mark it for pickup. I don't know what silica and calcite are used for, but I have a feeling I'm just gonna find out eventually. And yeah, I can also build cranes. Let's see, construction is 4. Okay, so I can do this infrastructure thing, and I would be able to just place it. But I don't think I need that right now. Let's just cancel it. However, it's good to know. I only have 6 more minutes, so I'm not gonna build a lot of automation on this asteroid. But once I get to one that has like 20-30 minutes, then we can get started on some more advanced stuff. So let's just get some more calcite. We've got less than 6 minutes. Oh, this is a silicate asteroid. Okay, so I completed that mission as well. It's up in the left corner, if you're wondering. Those are my contracts that I've got right now, and they're all pinned. But look at how many resources the laser got so far. And I just need to be careful so it doesn't hit me. But those are a lot of resources. That's gonna be a really good payout once we get back. And I'll drag them closer manually because I am faster than that bot. I think one of those is just 250 credits, so I should be able to get a couple more. Obviously, once we get to automating more stuff, we are gonna need more of those. Let's just bring everything. I don't wanna leave it until the last minute, because whatever I don't take from here is gonna be left behind. So I'm just gonna manually drag this while the bot is doing something else. There we go. And I also have a mission that's telling me to venture further away from the main base. So now that I have the upgraded fuel, I can do that. So I think I want to complete that mission as well. But I also did the one with the silicate asteroid, so that should give me a little bit more credits. And hopefully I have enough to get that upgrade. So let's just dock this back into the freighter and off we go. These are the resources that we got, a lot of calcite. Let's take a look at the map, and yeah, I'm gonna have to eventually get back there, and I only have 300 fuel. So I can't go all the way here because I'm not gonna be able to return. But yeah, why not? Let's just go to this one. Oh, that's out of range. Okay, so let's just go to this one. That's a little bit further up. I think this is the farthest I've ever been from the base. But I will say one thing, I haven't run into pirates yet. Those are apparently a thing in the game, so you can run into pirates that try to take your stuff. I haven't encountered them, probably because I'm at the beginning of the game. I didn't get that far from the base, as I was saying. But when I eventually encounter them, I hope I can use my tools as guns as well, or something, I don't know, because I don't have any sort of weapons. I think this is a pretty similar asteroid. Is it just like the one we've been to before? But it's much bigger and we have more time for this. So let's get the command bot out here. Okay, so the worker bot will be able to go up, or whatever the little guy is called. So it should be able to get all the way into the back. So maybe I want to place a crane right here. That would make sense. So let's just get this out and I'll start digging this thing up. And I can get a crane up on this side. So I wanted to take things from down here and put them up here. Does that work? I hope it works. So I'll get some more of this here and I'll take it for pickup. It says it can't reach it. Might be because of some of these rocks. I'm not sure. But that's got an X over it. So it's apparently not reachable yet. I just need to fiddle around with the cranes and just get it right. And I hope I also get access to conveyor belts. Those should be pretty effective. Now it no longer has that X above it. So let's see if the bot comes to pick it up. I mean, it should. But I don't really know. These I can grab manually and I'll bring them all the way back to the shuttle. This is just more calcite, so yeah, it's the same type of asteroid. We're gonna get a lot of silicate and calcite. Now let's see how this works. So the crane should pick this guy up. There we go. And then it just brings it up here. And now do I need another crane for the descent, or does this one know to place it back? I think it does. Yeah, okay. So now it can grab all of these things. I'll just tag them for pickup. All of them. Whoa, the laser hit me. I need to be more careful with that. But yeah, this really does save me a lot of time with this crane, and I can just take care of these manually. But I really want to get more credits and complete a couple more missions, because if I had more cranes, more bots and more lasers, then I could do this same basic operation here with a crane and stuff like that on multiple sides of this asteroid. This is a huge asteroid, by the way. I won't be able to get into all of it before the time runs out. But imagine I filled all of this thing with just cranes, robots, lasers, all of that stuff. And there's multiple things that you can do, but I haven't unlocked them yet. I just need to be careful of the laser. I just want to collect some more of these resources, and I'll need to bring them all the way back. And as I said, I'm just gonna take these manually because the bot is working on the ones upstairs. But I'm just gonna collect some more of these resources until my cargo space is filled, and then we'll go sell them and see what kind of other upgrades we can get. Alright, so I'm back in here and I think it's time to go. I still have 13 more minutes, but I think I got everything I wanted. I only have 76 more cargo space anyway. We got a lot more resources this time. This was a much bigger asteroid and we had more time to play with. But now let's see if we have enough fuel to get back. So first things first, I need to buy more fuel so I don't forget. Get all of that. Now let's claim our reward for completing the mission, and I still didn't go far enough to complete this next one. Visit a metallic asteroid, we already did that. We just need to go a long way away, and then we need to build some more cranes. I think that's pretty reasonable. But in order to get even further, I'm gonna need more fuel. I don't know how to get the resin and gem dust for the shuttle forge. But for the equipment, that's galena, I don't know what that is. Storage is at max level, and shuttle delivery, I need fiber optic strands. So that's a little bit out of my level. Yeah, steel rod and resin, I don't have that. Cobalt and nickel, I've seen both of these, so I think that's gonna be easy to get. Cobalt and iron for the manufacturing. Or maybe this is what I need to craft all of those. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out for that. But we need 3000 iron. I mean, I have 1200, so I'll deposit that into there. And then for the scanner, we need silica and nickel. I think I have everything I need. Yeah, so let's get the scanner. Oh, but I don't have enough credits. But yeah, we got all the resources. I just need some more credits now. So do we have any resources left to sell? I mean, a couple. We've got all the calcite. We might need the silica, carbon and nickel, so I'm not selling those. But I am selling the calcite right now. That's gonna be 700 credits. So this is gonna be the scanner, but then I'm not gonna have enough to get this upgrade that I really want. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this one first. So I need the gravity tether. That's what it's called. It's a gravity tether, and it's gonna be 800, but you can see how it can curve. So now I can throw them off of things. This is what I've been trying to do, but I cannot with the level 1. That's why I need the level 2, and now things are gonna be much easier. I've got the laser, I've got this at level 2. Then let's see, 600 for an extra battery pack, or 700 for jet booster. I don't have any of that. And this is a worker bot. Okay, so this little guy was the worker bot. I got that right. But for 250, I can get another one of these. Mining emplacement. What is that? A static mining turret. But I really want the scanner next, so I'm gonna keep some money for that, and then I'll want to get some more worker bots and turrets. I got a lot of iron this time, so I'm hoping I will get even more, but I need to find an asteroid that has cobalt. So what if I just went to this one? 15 minutes left. So here we are. I just got to this asteroid, and it looks a lot different from the ones we've been to in this video. I think this is the one with a lot of carbon and iron, but that's good because I need a lot of iron. Now let's just take this, and I'll just start it up really quick. Actually, I can place it right in the middle, and that's gonna get me a lot of stuff. So let's do that. Now let me test out this new thing that I just got. I'm really excited about this. So let's get this off first. And now I should just be able to get them off of things so I can move them like that. It has inertia now, so that's amazing. Yeah, this is gonna make things a lot easier for me. I'm just marking this for pickup now, and we still only have one worker bot, but we'll work with that. And I'm getting a lot of gypsum from this. But what I actually want is iron and cobalt. I don't think this asteroid has any cobalt, but at least I'm gonna get some iron, and hopefully the next one will have the cobalt that I need. And once I unlock the manufacturing, I think a lot more things will open up for me. I will be able to get a lot more of the resources that I need for other upgrades, and that's just gonna allow me to be more efficient about this. Now let me just put this new thing that I got to new use, so I can just do it like that, and it falls on its own. I don't have to go down with it, because so far I just had to go down with it. I had no choice, but now I can just swoop them off like that. But now it's really easy to just build momentum with them and throw them off. Yeah, this was really worth it. It was a pretty expensive update for the gravity tether, but it was definitely worth it. And look at all the resources we are getting right here. This is amazing. Look at all of that. I'm just getting hit by the laser from time to time. That's all right. And I'll just quickly grab some more things and I'll be out of here. Alright, so I just found the knowledge base. It's right here on our freighter. So we found 3 of the 4 classes that we've unlocked so far. So this is the first one, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more that are locked right now. And this first thing has 4 classes. We've got 1, 2, and 4, but I still need to discover the third one. So let's see which is the one that I need that has cobalt. I don't really see it on this, so it must be the one that I haven't discovered yet. So I guess I'll just go to this one, and I'm gonna hope it's the new one with the cobalt on it. This looks promising, but I think it's just like the first one that we went to. I think this is the one that got a lot of calcite, if I'm not wrong. I'm just gonna visit a lot of these, and eventually I'm gonna find everything that I need. But since I'm already here, let's gather some more resources, and I'm gonna sell them to get more money. What I want right now is to get another worker bot and another mining laser. I think those are a priority, but also the scanner, because I really want to be able to see what these asteroids are before going to them. So I really need to get my priorities straight and know exactly what I want before getting it. But I'll think about it while gathering all the resources on this asteroid, and I'll see you back at the base. Alright, so I'm back here. I just need to buy more fuel before I forget. There we go. And now let's get on to selling some things. I'll keep the nickel, the carbon, and the silica, I think, but I can sell all the gypsum and the biomass. That's gonna be 100, and I definitely don't need the calcite, so I can sell that. The calcite is really expensive, so that's a really good. Whenever I find one of those asteroids, I'm just gonna get a lot of calcite. And now I have almost 800 credits, but I can get the scanner upgrade. So now I can scan more stuff, and I'm gonna need silver and magnesite for the next one. I think I'm pretty close to getting into some new asteroid classes, because I see a lot of resources that are not available to me right now. But now I have 250 more credits. Yeah, I don't have any other contracts, but I'm gonna eventually finish these too. Yeah, so a mining turret, that's 400, but I can get a worker worker bot for 250, and now I have 2 of them, and that's gonna speed things up. So I discovered a new asteroid type, I got my gravity tether upgraded, and it's helping me a lot. I also unlocked the forge, so now I have access to cranes, and I've got an extra worker bot. Oh, and the hyperjump fuel upgrade, let's not forget about that, plus the scanner, so now I can go further and find more resources. I think that's pretty good. I'm also waiting for that liquids update, that's gonna come pretty soon, so stay tuned and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. If you enjoyed this one, then please leave a like because it helps me a lot, so thank you for doing that, and I'll see you next time.